What's up, y'all? We back at it. Look, some people, they don't have anything positive to talk about. And that's just the way it is. When some people wake up in the morning, they watch the news. That's a bad way to start your day. You're starting your day with the news. They're putting negative messages into your mind. And when you start your day putting negative messages into your mind, you're going to start thinking negative. And when you start thinking negative, you're going to attract negative things throughout the day. Some people literally wake up in the morning, start their day watching the news, wonder why they attract negativity, wonder why they don't see anything good in the world. It's because they're not looking for anything good in the world. Some people wake up and look for what bad things they can find. As soon as they wake up, they look for something negative to find instead of something positive. And that's definitely not a good way to start your day. Me personally, I would start my day reading the Bible, giving thanks, being thankful for waking up in the morning, putting on some positive music. I wouldn't start my day with the news. There's too many people watching the news for you to not hear what's going on in the world. So I would let other people start their day in a negative way if they so choose. And then I start my day in a positive way and carry my positive light, my positive energy, and whatever I need to hear or whatever needs to be heard, God will bring somebody around and they'll be talking about it and the Lord will bless me and I'll hear it. But some people literally wake up in the morning and they look for negativity. That's definitely not a good way to start your day at all. You're supposed to start your day practicing gratitude, because when you practice gratitude, you're looking for good things. When you look for good things you're going to find them. Good things are going to come to you. And when you practice gratitude, you're going to be grateful and thankful. And that's an amazing way to start your day, because when you start your day with gratitude, good things are going to be attracted to you by mere principle of you just being thankful for more things. The universe will send more good things your way. When you're whatever you're grateful for, that's what you're basically telling the universe, give me more of that. Whatever you, I guess you could say, whatever you complain about or whatever you see is what you get. So if you see good things, you're going to get good things. If you see bad things, you're going to attract bad things. So when you look at the news and you watch the news, it's programming your mind to just look for more bad things throughout the world. And that's no way to start your day. That's no way to live your life. So a person that does that is mostly going to be focused on the negative, and most of the people that do are just focused on the negative. They're focused on the world mind. They're caught up in like when the stocks go down, they literally feel that their money is going down. No matter what happens, you have to feel that you're going up. You have to stay positive. You can't focus on the negative. Some people focus on the negative. Some people they're too busy worried about what's going to go wrong, and they're too busy focusing on what can go wrong. So when things go wrong, they don't know what to think, but they don't know that they brought that upon themselves, because that's the signal they were sending out. Something go wrong, something go wrong. You're attracting for a situation in your life for something to go wrong. That's why whatever you see is what you get. You have to look for positive things. You have to look for good. All right. Good things are supposed to happen to you. So that's something that you should say. You're supposed to be expecting good things. But some people are under a certain program to where they're expecting bad things to happen. And you can't expect bad things to happen. When you expect bad things to happen and bad things happen, you brought it. You made that happen. You can't expect negative. You can't expect bad. Life happens, but you have to be expecting good. So when life does happen, you'll even get the best of the worst, if that makes sense. It's all about your perception. It's all about what you're thinking. It's all about what you're focusing on. Some people, you could have two people in the world right next to each other, having two totally different experiences, and it all boils down to what one person is thinking and what the other person is thinking. Right next to each other, breathing the same air in the same environment doesn't have anything to do with it. It's all of what they're thinking. All right, whatever you're thinking is going to dictate what happens to you in your world, because that is the world that you're creating for yourself with whatever you're thinking. Your thoughts are creating your life. So when you allow negativity into your mind for you to think about, you're creating negativity into your life. And when people are focused on negative and they don't ever have anything positive to say, and they get around you and they see that you're positive and most of the stuff they say is negative, how do you think that's going to affect you? It can affect you to the point where it rubs off on you and now you're thinking negative. Now you're feeling negative because what you think is what you're going to feel. And after you think it and feeling, that's what you're going to attract. Simple math. What you think, what you feel, what you attract. So people sometimes will try to just like, because I guess they're so focused on the negative, and if you don't focus on the negative with them, they think you're not their friend. It's basically so much it's basically taking up so much of their mind that they're just basically on constant repeat of just like spewing out negativity, and people will do it. People get around, they talk about all this negative stuff, whether it's something you don't want to talk about and they could tell, whether it's something that they know negative they could say that'll make you feel bad, whether they could like talk about your person, say something negative about you, but it doesn't seem like it is. It might be like a compliment, but it's a backhanded compliment. Like they're saying something, but truly it's meant to like leave a scar. It's meant to hurt. It wasn't meant actually to point out something good. It was basically to point out something to make you feel self-conscious about yourself, like stuff like that. And sometimes people just get stuck on that. People don't have anything positive to say, and that's just their mode. That's just their motive. That's just what they do. And you can't let it get to you. What you could do is just take it and be like, all right, that's just who they are. I'm just going to either do me and keep my distance, or I'm just going to have to be as positive as I can until I can get out the situation, until I can find a new job, until I could get my own place, until I could, until whatever you got to do, whatever your situation is, you have to make sure that you could be positive enough so that way you can get out the situation as best as you can until God makes a way for you. But that's the thing. You have to focus on God making a way for you, and you'll get out of that situation. It won't be plaguing you anymore. You won't be bothered by it anymore, and it'll be smooth sailing, and you'll be enjoying yourself, and you won't be around that negativity. All right, because when people speak negative onto you, and that negativity just keeps roaming around in your mind, that's what's going to become your thoughts. And when you're around that, and you can't help it, and you're working towards making it better for yourself, you're just going to have to keep affirming positivity. You're going to have to keep affirming positivity no matter how negative it can get. You have to keep affirming positive, keep affirming positive, keep affirming positive. These people can see you're positive. They're playing a game on you. When they come around you, they start talking all negative because they know you think positive. And what they're doing is they're using it as a tactic to try to bring you down and to try to lower you, try to drain you, try to make you feel bad. Okay? Feel guilty. They're trying to put all these bad things in your head because they don't want you to feel good. That's the end game. How can we stop this person from feeling good about themselves? How can we stop this person from feeling good about life? Because I can't. I can't feel good about myself. I can't feel good about my life. So I have to stop you from feeling good about yourself and from feeling good about your life. It's hard working with people like that. It's hard being around people like that. They make it difficult, but you have to keep going. You have to stay strong, and you have to keep working on yourself and improving, so that way you're creating a life for you, to where that way you could distance yourself from it. You don't have to be around it all the time. You'll be able to make a way for yourself in a positive way. But you're going to have to find some way to get it off your chest. You're going to have to find some way to deal with it, because it's pressure. It's a lot of unnecessary pressure, and it's rough when you're just trying to you're just trying to do your thing. You're working, you have a job, taking care of yourself. People at the job are going to feel some type of way about you because you're chosen, and they see you have a dream. People around you, people in your living area, people in your apartment complex are going to feel some type of way about you because they see you have a dream. Okay, might even be some people close to you that feel some type of way, don't even want to see you succeed, because it might be some things that they tried that they failed at, and now they feel they feel some type of way because you have some things that you're trying and you're succeeding at it. When people see you succeeding, when people see you wanting to get ahead, when people see you thinking positive, when people see you reading positive stuff, when people see you focused on listening to positive stuff, because when people are nosy, when people are like monitoring you. They know everything that you're into. They know everything that you do. They're nosy. They're all up in your business. They have to know everything that you do. They're invasive. So what they do is when they find out what you're into, they attack you, and they will try to attack you in ways to make you think opposite of the direction you're trying to go. And when you're around it, they know it drains you. They know it frustrates you because they know that they're putting pressure on you, and you know it's frustrating you because you know they'll never change. And it's like they know that you're like, they know that you just wish that they'd be different. Like, why you gotta be so negative? And if you gotta be negative, why do it around me? Why, as soon as you get around me, you want to be almighty negative? Why? Because they want to bring you down. They have to lower you because that's when they feel on top. That's when they have authority, is when they have some type of power over someone, whether it's to stress you out, whether it's to make you feel bad, whether it's to throw some negativity your way, because people know how negativity affects people. All right. Don't let the negativity get to you. Meditate, pray, breathe, write down positive affirmations, okay? Whatever it is you need to get you away from the negativity, focus on God giving it to you. God would love to help you out so that you could be in a positive situation so you can have peace. God wants you to have peace when you're not doing anything wrong, when you're doing your best. God knows that when you're doing your best, and He knows when you're not doing your best. God knows that you want to be successful. He knows you want to work on things. He knows you want to grow. He knows you want to become something in life. God doesn't see anything wrong with that. If anybody sees anything wrong with you trying to be something or become something, that's a red flag. If people are trying to stop you from becoming something or doing something in your life, that's a red flag, especially if it's positive. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, especially if you're trying. If they see you doing your best, they see you making the best out of yourself. They see you doing it the best you can. God sees that above everybody. God sees you doing the best you can, and you will make it. But you have to be doing something. You have to be working on something. You can't just sit around, not do anything, because then you're dead weight. Then you're causing a problem. Okay, then that's no good. Then that might be why people are being negative around you, because maybe you should be doing something. Maybe you should be making something of yourself. But if you're making something of yourself, if you're using your time wisely, and you see people just purposely just wanting to be negative, was as positive as you're trying to be, that's a red flag. Keep being positive. Don't give up. Stay encouraged. And just, you have to stay positive through it all. You have to see yourself getting out of that negative situation so that way you can find peace, because people are trying to attack your peace. You have a level of peace that can't be obtained. You have a peace that is strictly directly from God, and other people don't have peace. So what they'll do is, because they don't have peace, they will try to attack yours any way possible, even if it's speaking negatively around you, because they see how that affects you. I want to thank you for watching this video. Make sure you watch out for negativity. As soon as you feel some negative spirit, as soon as you feel some negative stuff being said, affirm positive, affirm better, see better, think better. Don't let the negativity get to you. Don't let it enter you. Don't let it become your way of thinking. You think different. You don't have to think negative. That's not your thought process. Everybody smash that like button. Everybody hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We the GCVs, and I'll see everybody in the next video. We out.